Are you ready to level up your gaming skills? Well, you're in the right place because this is the Esporter channel and I'm Quente. If you don't know what Esporter is, we take players, put them on teams, give them professional coaches, guide them through weeks of structured learning, practices, scrimmages that all culminate into championship tournaments for prizes. If you want to come check out what we got going on, check us out at esporter.win, join the Discord. We have a pretty active community there who could tell you all about how things work here. So today we're doing an arena draft. We're starting at Plat 3. We've had a pretty good couple of runs in the last couple of matches that we've had. We get to start here with an Invasion of Ixalan. It's a good one. We're almost certainly going to take this. Other cards that are interesting, Tangled Skyline, I'm really a big fan of. Let's take a quick peek. I'm pretty sure the win rate is pretty high on this. 59.2, it looks like. Blue cards don't really care about. On the wheel, we could see Rouse Reinforcements, Fertilid's Favor, Portent Tracker. Honestly, either of these green cards would be great. If we see Tangled Skyline, we're in awesome shape. So, Invasion of Ixalan, definitely the best card here. Look at top 5 cards of your library, reveal a permanent, put it into your hand, put the rest in your bottom of your library in a random order. Then it makes a big problem for opponents. So as people have kind of caught on that blue is a pretty good color, it seems that more of the colors are being appropriately drafted. We are going to still try and push into the best color, which is maybe blue, black, or green. Ooh, Judith. Black-red is also a deck that I've been pretty comfortable and excited about getting into. And Judith is definitely one of those reasons to do so. Tangled Skyline might just be good enough that we follow up, we follow up pick 1 with, Overgrown Pest. Alright, well there's a lot of good cards in green to kind of keep us going in that direction. But I actually think what we're going to pick here is the Deadly Derision. Yeah, ultimately we just want to put the most powerful cards in our deck to start. Pest is nice, Tracker's nice, Tangled Skyline's nice, Surveyor's fine, Judith is great, but I think taking the Derision here is probably the safest, smartest call. Into the Fire is interesting. I don't know how good it is just because so many red decks have been doing so poorly. 49.7, excuse me. Vanquish the Weak is interesting. Vanquish the Weak is probably the weakest of Black's removal spells behind Final Flourish and Deadly Derision. As far as Dispersal, it's just the strongest card in the pack by a bit. I think it's really between that and Vanquish the Weak as far as actual options we'd be wanting to take here. So we kind of have a Sultai start here. We would be happy to go in any of these directions. Now we see a Tetsuko. This Voldaran Thrill Seeker, pick 4? It's pretty late. It's the second highest win rate rare as a 58.7 win rate card. But we'd be happy with both Tetsuko and the Moloch here. The Moloch's got a 55.8% win rate. Tetsuko 57.5. Ideally, it is not that hard to splash in this format. I think we're probably going to take the Tetsuko here, but this Thrill Seeker pick 4, you know what? I think we're going to take it. I think if there's a world where like we wheel the Judith or something, I think we'd be pretty happy that we hedged into red when we got this strong of a signal. It's early enough that it doesn't really matter. We don't really want to be red, but if we start seeing crazy late spites, volcanic spites and all that stuff, like, yeah, like what are we even seeing in this pack? It's Elspeth's Smite, unfortunately, is like the best card here for us. And even that's not that exciting. 54.4% win rate on that guy. Invasion of Ergamon, of Ergamon is pretty bad. Harried Artisan's not that good. There's really nothing here that we're excited about. Maybe the Harried Artisan's the pickup here. Let's take a peek. Am I playing this in any deck? 51.3% win rate. I think we're maybe closer to playing Elspeth's Smite if we wind up in a white deck. I don't really think we're playing any of those, though. Alright, so we do need to be aware and careful because it does look like green is getting cut. I am not completely against Beat Stick. I like Beat Stick a little. I think the Javelinier is kind of bad. Halo Charge Scob we might play. We'll take it just because it's kind of like a playable blue, and we can get some Unseal and Necropolis. It already works well with Deadly Derision and Afara's Dispersal. I don't think it's anything crazy. It's a 54.8% win rate card, but we're essentially passing up a Beamtown Beat Stick over it. War Historian is not one we're too excited to play. It's like a very much a 23rd, 24th card. Meeting of Minds here is nice. Acre Drinker is also a consideration. That's actually closer than it seems. Medium Minds 56.7 win rate card. Acre Drinker 56.8. Yeah, they're kind of right on the money with one another. I think because we would rather be base blue and then kind of figure out where we go from there, I think we take the Medium of Minds here. Acre Drinker is one we'd be happy to take, though. Works well as a crew activator for the Flywheel Racer. Just a good value card, right? 1/1 lifelink, maybe gains you a life, maybe pokes in for a point of damage, and then later it gets to be an incubate too. So we're pretty happy. That's fine. Invasion of Ikoria is not that good of a card. This is a searches one out, right? 55.7. It is very late to get it. Non-human creature. Non-human creature, and it's hard to flip, but it's a rare pick 8. And it goes and gets any creature that we want from our deck. So I think that's going to be the pick here. We see the Fertilized Favor on the wheel. I do like the Traumatic Revelation as well. Fertilized Favor is nice because it does allow us to, even if our opponents have instant speed interaction, if we use it as a combat trick, it still allows us to go and get a mana. I do think we can go get some Traumatic Revelations later, and Fertilized Favor is nice to secure some fixing. We're probably not going to play any of these, unfortunately. So, Shapecraft is 55.3, Stasis Field 53.3. We're taking the Copper Host here for mostly for the vault. Actually, don't think it's. We might play a Shapecraft. We might play a Shapecraft, and this early in the draft, I'll take it just to be open to that possibility. Another Fertilized Favor. I wish I'd clocked that had come in earlier, because I don't, or that could come back on the wheel. Because I think taking the first one, I would taking the first Traumatic Revelation, and then taking Fertilized Favor here. I don't really care about this Oracle, but again, it allows us to take a couple of fine cards in the best color. We're not really seeing any black here. You know, maybe we just take the Thunderhead Squadron. I'm not the most excited to play that, 51.7, but we're not going to play either. If we're not going to play either, let's take the uncommon. We're hoping not to play Atrax's Fall either. Alright, so that was a bit of a rough pack. Beatstick is playable. And so is, surprisingly, Mirren Bane Splitter here is actually pretty good as well. And by pretty good, I mean not that good, just fine. Glistening Dawn's pretty great. We're very happy to see that. We didn't see really any of the green cards wheel. Unfortunate. I hate to pass an emoji here. There's a world where it comes back to us, which would be sweet. But Glistening Dawn's just too good. You play it on curve, it's incredible. You bait 4 twice, 2 4/4s for 4 next turn. And if you draw it late game, it's just insane. So we are going to take it. I think we are going to lean towards trying to play green. Our blue is honestly not even exciting. I think we're cut and cut. I think we're trying to do something around here. Probably not playing this Deluge. We're definitely picking the Dawn. We got a couple of packs, so we'll push it along. Omnath. Omnath is really hard to make work. It's probably going to be Inga here. 57.2 off of Inga. Invasion of Vryn, 54.4. Other cards that are good. Dreadship's good in red. Seed of Hope's fine. We'd play a Corrupted Conviction. We'd like a Temporal Cleansing at some point. But I think Inga might just be very, very solid. Alright, so let's move these into their proper piles. You're more like an X. You guys are over here. You're a 4, you're a 4, you're a 2. Alright, so we need to pick up some earlier creatures. Again, we're not seeing a whole lot in our colors. I do think we, again, want to push towards green. So I'm happy to pick up Cosmic Hunger here. I don't think it's that good, but we have a couple of good big bodies. We're getting a decent amount of surveil / card draw. The Shapecraft does work well with the Incubate tokens. We need the Invasion of Ikoria to be able to go get something real nice, though. Can't get Inga, human. Can get Halo Charge, Scob. We'll take the Hunger here. And maybe wield the Timberland Ancient and get a Tree Folk. Jegantha, huh? So we can't play Invasion of Ikoria or Glistening Dawn. I think we're going to take Jegantha and not companion it. 5 mana 5/5. To pay generic mana costs. So it can be used to pay like Incubate costs. And any static abilities on the battlefield. Simulate Essence is nice. Let's take a look at what Jegantha's looking like. Yeah, not very good. 52.4. Honestly, it might just be taking the Wary Thespian here as like a premium 2. Not really a premium 2, but it's just a good 2. You know what? I'm taking Jegantha. Let's go for the rare and be a little bit more fun. It's another target for Invasion of Ikoria. Ooh, Nazumi Informant here. Pretty good. That is a premium 2. We're kind of far from being in black. But what else we could take? The Timberland Ancient. It's not really splashable. We could take the Ancient here. We would prefer a Tidal Terror over the Timberland Ancient. I think just because we're kind of far from black at the moment, we haven't really seen black flowing. That's the first like meaningful black pick that we've seen come around. Okay, well, 2 in a row. Moloch's nice at 3. Gloomfang Mauler's fine. We're probably more happy about this Moloch than anything else, though. I think we need to go a little bit more aggressive and start to push up our curve. Escort, I don't think we're playing Escort. Failed Conversion, we could potentially splash from our interaction if we are looking to splash black here. It's kind of, this is like actually the 4th piece of removal in black that we want to play. Baral and Kari Zev. First strike minus, whenever you cast your first intermediate cast, sure say that from your hand that paints mana cost. If you don't, yeah, I mean, we're not really far from being able to cast that. Flywheel Racer makes that a lot easier. Honestly, Bloodfell Caves would be nice too. Keep our eye out for a couple of tap lands and some Blighted Burgeonings, and we can kind of make this happen pretty easily. It's a human. A Vanquish the Weak here. I think we take Vanquish. All right, so we might actually we'd be playing black for some of this removal. Omnath coming through late. I don't think we're playing Omnath. Maybe we just take the rare because I think we're going to see another Seed of Hope here. I don't think we could play it, but I do think there's a chance that we try. We're going to take another Timberland Ancient. Probably not going to play 2. Ugh, we have to take the Thespian here as much as I want the Frilla's Favor because we need the 2. Oh, there you go. How do I feel about this over Seed of Hope? We'll take our first Seed of Hope over our second Furlid's Favor, I think. Let's take another Scob here. Alright, let's see what we can get. C double's pretty good. We are actively looking for dual lands and more fixing. Look at the top card of your library. May reveal that card if it has 3 or more colored mana cost. If you do, and 3 mana combination of its colors, put it to your hand. If you don't reveal it, put it to your hand. C double's great. We're going to take C double. I'm trying to consider whether or not we could play Omnath, and I think the answer is just no. I think we really need to look for dual lands, fixing, and what, just pick up every piece of fixing that we see and just play 5-ish colors. Invasion of Alara is pretty insane. It's that or what? Giving up a Cosmic Hunger, so giving up a piece of removal in our colors. Let's just do it and kind of see what happens. Alright, we're going to take this land. Oof, we kind of want this premium too. But I really, really think we have to start picking up some fixing. The lands, as well as anything we see. Blighted Burgeonings. We need some help. It's a Wary Thespian or another land here. I think the first Wary Thespian wheeled. This one could wheel as well. Converter Beast is really nice. It's an upgrade at 4 for what? I cut this failed conversion. I'd rather, if we can cut this. Medium Minds is also interesting. Where are we at for creatures? 10-13. Take the Converter Beast here. Important Tracker. Kind of cut this Oracle of Tragedy. Don't really care about it. But what it does do is it blocks well early, and right now we just don't have a whole lot of good early blocking. We probably need another Fertilid's Favor if we can get it. Red-white. Moment is interesting. Red-white. Kind of could get us there. Invasion of Pyrulia helps us find more lands. This is how shit goes on off the rails. I get a pick 10 Omnath, and see a pack 3, pick 2 Invasion of Alara, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make it work. It was a bad idea. Is it fun? A little, but is it a bad idea? Absolutely, 100% bad idea. All right, we're not playing anything here. There's a world where we maybe play the Assailant. I don't think so. I think we're just gonna take this guy for the collection. Bola Slinger's taking away the best card from someone else. Again, no more fixing. None of them are playable for us. Oof, this is a little rough. I don't know that it entirely got there. We would play a second Seed of Hope and still maybe play 17. Okay. Couple of tough calls here. The Turbulent Agent is nice because it is just another way to go get mana. Play a single plains, play a single mountain. 1, 2, 3. I could probably cut one of these Seed of Hopes. I don't really want to play 2 of them. 5, 6. 5, 6. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2 white. Fertilid's Favor is also nice. A lot of card draw. I think the answer is we probably cut this Oracle of Tragedy. I don't really care about it. Or maybe it's the Shapecraft here. What is it really doing for me? Or maybe it's this Invasion of Ikoria. Oh, but the Invasion of Ikoria. Search your library and group for a non-human Phyrexian elemental creature with card of 5 or less. So for 7, I get to go get Omnath for free. Okay, just because the combos are so insane. I don't think we can actually like play this black, but if we don't play the black, how does our removal look? Cosmic Hunger, Dispersal, and a flipped Invasion. Woof, that is bad. But so is like banking on getting double black from this mana base. A Flywheel Racer would have been nice. I think, yeah, it's probably just too irresponsible. And then we lean into, oof, 6, 7. Yeah, it's rough. 1 red, 1 black, 1 white. Base. Yeah, this is pretty rough. It's pretty rough, but I think it could be cool. Let's... Famous last words. This is what happens when you see these 5-color cards and let your stuff go off the rails. This is how my teamer draft went. Freaking 1-3, because I was like, oh, I'm getting all of these late 4 mana, the Convoke, deal 4 damage. And then I got a Chandra, and I was like, well, guess I gotta be in. Oh, shit. We're gonna keep it because we can toss something with the Oracle. We toss the 2nd blue with the Oracle. Maybe we get lucky and get a green. We could play the Invasion. Well, that's pretty dang good. That worked out. Okay. We're very close to having all 5 of our mana. Hi, Mochi. Overrun Pest, pack 1 that we saw early would have been nice to pick up. Invasion of Alara in hand. We do need a couple of manas to get there. You know what? I want that too. I am interested in the highest win rate multicolor card as well. But me first, then you. Okay, toss a couple of pretty decent things here. This is ridiculous. Alright, what do we have here? What do we toss? We tossed a bunch of lands, which we would have liked. I still have a bunch of lands left. I can't toss Jegantha yet. Out of principle. Maybe Invasion of Ixalan is the one I care about least. I'm far from playing Alara. Let's toss Invasion of Alara and then get it back with the Scob once we can cast it. I think we have enough to do until then. If he does attack, he has the pump. Oh, no green still. So I do have a number of green sources left. I think most of the sources are green. Don't love this problem though. He probably didn't realize that the Portent Tracker's ability is only as a sorcery. He knows now though. Any land gets me Jegantha, which I'm pretty down for. Atris is good from him. From us, we have a couple of interesting hits for the Invasion of Amonkhet. Okay. I don't love him having up counter mana. I think I have to kind of just do it though. Yeah, okay. Invasion of Eldraine kind of sucks for me. Toss Ikoria and Ixalan. Yeah. We'll see if I can actually make this work. I like Inga to set up our next draw. I like flipping Amonkhet if we can. And getting what? Getting a 4/4 that does what? Ooh, I like Connoisseur. 4/4 Flying Vigilance, that's pretty good. Also like Atris, 4/4 Atris. And if he wants to throw a pest at it, that's cool with me. Awesome. All for it. We'll go with Inga here first. This Scry 3 I think is pretty important. Okay, so we can't play any of these double greens, unfortunately. I think they all go back. If they all go back, I would want them like that. Okay. Jeez. Brutal. Sure. I don't think he's getting these back anytime soon. Bloated Processor's pretty good for Mappo here. Convert, yep, this leaves up Meeting of the Minds, okay. Yep. I like that he has to use removal on our Jegantha there. We're looking to hit a couple of lands here. Ooh. Okay, kind of stinks, but that's okay. It's getting close to that Invasion of Amonkhet. Doesn't look like he's going to attack though, which is good for me. If he does attack, I would trade Inga. Dispersal's interesting. I like getting Baral and Kari Zev out. We still need another source of red and or white in order to cast Alara, so we need to take our time here. It's rough. I hope is that he chooses something big that doesn't give him like immediate value for the convert. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I don't have a great way to deal with Ayara. Maybe it's like let him have Ayara, put these two face down. Maybe it's as taxes there. Toss Ayara in a land. Okay. I'm not really sure what I should have done there. That's a tough one. It could have been face up Ayara. I'll take a time out here. I think I prefer to get this back to my hand. Trigger. Get Ragavan. Yeah. Hamnath. I can not cast Omnath. We gotta get this stupid land. I don't want to put it in the bin though. We're gonna leave it as is. Invasion of Pyrulia will help us get to the land that we need. We'll get a redder away from that. Alright, we'll get, come on, land. Black, green. I have to do that in order to get it. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I think we're gonna go no blocks here. We go Seed of Hope. We hit one of our lands. He's getting way too big of a. I think maybe I'm trying to do too much with this deck. There it is. Finally. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we do this. We put the Invasion of Alara back on top. Oh, if he counters this, we bombed out. Okay. It's like I spent the whole game building towards this. Alright. Now we're going to put the Invasion of Alara. Absolutely ridiculous. Jeez, I can get some crummy hits with this Invasion of Alara. It doesn't even do anything. Ugh, gross. Alright, this is a bad plan. So he can trade with Burrell and Zverev. think for this turn I take 6. Shouldn't have looked at that. Shouldn't have looked at that. Alright, baby, we get to cast it. Let's go. All these invasions I am never going to flip. That is incredible. That is incredibly bad. I'm gonna go Shapecraft on Baral here. I should have blocked with the monkey. Okay, so then we go with attack the invasion of Amonkhet. I don't think, because this it's a copy, I don't think it's gonna flip, but we'll see. C double might have worked that way for C double. He's got to go and like 3 different things, and the other 2 too. Yeah. So then I get to go those 2 first. Yep. Oh my god, I literally get to Glistening Dawn for 1,000,000. Okay. Okay. Opponent's only got 7 cards left. He had a Glissa in there? Alright, our opponent's deck is absolutely insane, and we're just doing a bunch of dumb crap. Ayar is just so scary. I wish he wasn't so scary. Get to keep probably the important tracker. Shuffle. I don't know if I want to do this. Two. 1, 2, 1, 3. He has exact lethal next turn. Even with the Glistening Deluge flip, he has exact lethal. If I... Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have to get Afar's Dispersal. Even then, if I draw any of these, they lose me the game. I would need to draw Afar's Dispersal, and only that. Then I take 3 still. Oh well, not from the Prickle Fairy. The beginning of each opponent's upkeep, untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, or the Ancient. The Ancient. Dispersal. See double maybe. Yeah. Glistening Dawn doesn't do it, so we need... I actually don't think... I mean, I'd need to think through all the options. I'm fairly certain none of them do it, because we're going to be at 3 next turn due to the Prickle Fairies. So even if we get out 2 blockers, let's double block Atris, block the 3, take 2/1, still lose. Yeah. Silly, silly deck. Doing silly, silly things. And we still hit the Deluge off the top. That's pretty interesting. Incubate 8 though, it's pretty sweet. Gotta leave a blocker. Yeah, he probably sees it. Do I have any way to gain a bunch of life? Ooh, Seed of Hope. So I could have went Seed of Hope. Ayara? If I'm him, I get back Ayara. Yeah, Ayara just throws the damage at me. But he already wins. I don't know if he sees it though. Or Zoe the Pilgrim, if they see it. Processor. Oh yeah. If only I had a way to mill them. Mills 2 cards. Oh, he's not gonna lose. So close. Yet so far. See, the problem is these decks are so hard to put together because you need a strong base with good fixing, and then you also need, especially if you're trying to do like Invasion of Lara, you need cards that can kill it. It's got 7 health. All right. I've done this before. I've tried to do the stupid 5 colors and just winds up being bad. Okay, fine. We'll look at no. Baral and Reserve is actually a bit more plausible as like a little teensy tiny splash. And the Voldaren Thrill Seeker. Like maybe, sure. Here. A second Timberland Ancient. Another Halo Charge Scum. I don't hate it. Maybe just another Ancient. Okay. It's a little better. The mana's less screwy. 3. Yeah, only ever need 1 source for red, so it's a little bit more reasonable. We can back up, throw 8 damage with the Timberland Ancient, do some crazy shenanigans with the Glistening Dawns. Voldaren Thrill Seekers for surprise lethal. 8/8 to throw. Still fun stuff, and we're not messing with our mana base as aggressively. We don't really want to splash. We can't splash for double pips. 7. Sure. It's not bad. I'm okay with this. This is much more responsible. Man, 5 color Alara is just hard. And this doesn't seem like objectively... I mean, this is definitely better than what we just did. And it's better because we're going to be able to cast our spells. And that's ultimately why it's better. Right? Like, we have both of our colors. We have things to do each turn. And that's pretty good. I really want this Portent Tracker, but I think the Converter Beast is just so strong that we have to play it. So we get a double face card or a land. Okay, so we're going to go here. Yep. Now we get a turn 3 play, even though it's a 2-drop. We're happy with that. Turn 4 gets to be a converter beast. It's going to counter it. Yeah, cool. It's fine. I'd rather him spend it on that than the converter beast, so not mad about it. Also fine, we're both just kind of like taking our time here. But that 5 incubate tokens can be pretty big, pretty fast. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's good for us. Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling he's got to have an Afar's Dispersal in hand, or else it's like very ill-advised for him to attack there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to Cosmic Hunger the battle to leave us with a... Oh, it does the ward too, so it actually counters the spell. No. I don't think I truly understood that. Maybe because it was already targeted by the time he came out. He didn't have the ward 2. It already had resolved as a valid target, so it didn't actually have the ward 2. If that was on the stack, targeting that, and then I did it, it was on the stack. Becomes the target. So it's whenever it becomes the target, right? So I was already too late by the time I had targeted it. It sucks to lose the Glistening Dawn and the Meeting of the Minds there. It's pretty rough. Choose one. And the answer is I don't want to choose either. So 2 lands are actually at the bottom, so we have a pretty high chance. A little bit lower chance. 5. We have 5 lands and 2 are at the bottom, so we have 10 and 22. So it's likely we'll have to decide about up to 4 target cards from with. So we could do nothing with the Oracle. Sure, let's do nothing. Yeah, see, part of the problem is we just don't really have enough interaction. I like being able to do something with the Moloch, blue or black spell. But I also just like getting out the Ancient here. It's just like a big threat. He already played 1 Assimilate Essence, so yeah, I doubt he has a second. I like that it has reach to block the Mutagen Connoisseur. Now I can hold up both here. So in order, he has to double block Blight Tower and other dude against the invasion to block it all. He crews, he blocks Racer, and yeah, I think I don't attack here. Now he doesn't want to cast any of his blue or black spells, which is kind of fine with me. I kind of like the C double here on the Timberland Ancient because it just means we can toss one of them. And I do think that 2 of them is a problem for him. And if he casts any Assimilate Essence, then I get to do Sandstorm. Yeah. It's pretty good. So I have access to 5 mana, so I can go get Omnath. Okay, that's what we've been wanting to do. It's unfortunate that he eats our C double with this move, so that was a good play by him to hold it up. So the one draw we don't want is, oh, Omnath's not in the deck anymore. Oh my gosh. We can go get what for 5? We'll get Jegantha, which is also pretty good. Or I go get the Halo Charge Scob for 5 and then put the C double back. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That's probably the value line that does enough damage that we would run away with it. Okay, so then we're going to do here for 5. Search your library and or graveyard for a non-human creature. Library. I like that we get to mill and then we get to go get our C double back. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty big game for us. Puts him in a relatively bad position. We still don't have great attacks, unfortunately. But when he does ultimately have the double block and we have a dispersal in hand, that's pretty solid. I think we just get out the Ancient again here. Oh, he has 8. Let's go. Okay. So now our C double's online. Okay, so he could block 1, double blocks another. Block. We lose 3. He loses 3. Has a 2/5, 1/1, 6/5. That puts us way ahead. It puts us way ahead. And then next turn we get the C double, the Timberland Ancient. Put Dispersal on the stack, C double. Well, I guess we could just do that next turn anyway, and we kind of win. Did you shower? Went on a run today for the first time in a while. Big struggle. All right, Lunchbox Superhero, what do you have for me? Praying Champion's pretty good. We don't really need the forest out there just yet. We may want to hold on to it for the Oracle of Death. Oracle of Tragedy's Death. think we can do a fairly big swing here, relatively safely. It forces him to, he does trade off a lot, but we have a C double and dispersal that we get to cast. And I have a feeling that he's likely sitting on a piece of removal. So if he's able to get rid of the Timberland Ancient, that does mess with our C double a little bit. He's going to be able to tap. He has 1/1. Use the 3/2 Flywheel Racer to block with something. He's going to use his 3/3s to block well. Sure. And kind of pressures on him now to figure out blocks a bit. Still have a number of good draws left. Actually, minus our lands, which we have 9 of. Goodness gracious. How do we have 9 lands? So I guess only, yeah. 56% chance to hit a land left so far. Okay, so we've got 2/5 to 4/2. Sure. 1 and 2. Okay, so I will bounce one of the tokens. Probably. Oh, if I bounce one of the tokens, it does not kill the Sandstalker Moloch either. So that's very good. Okay with that double block. I'm okay with that single block. Yep. That's fine too. Okay, so this is actually going to put us in really good shape here. So we have to go 1, 2, 3. And we go here. We're going to send him back. We go to full control here. Auto pay. Then we're going to C double. Do both of them. Target a spell as far as dispersal. Okay. Target a creature. Let's go over. There's nothing over there, right? The Mutagen Connoisseur is interesting, but I think the Timberland Ancient is just big enough that we just want a big juicy thing. Alright, auto pay. Do you have me, opponent? If you got me, you got me. If there's a piece of removal here to get rid of the Timberland Ancient, I'm in trouble. Alrighty. Okay, so now we also get to get him again with that resolving. Wow, this is huge. Absolutely huge. I literally think that just like won us the game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Go here and scry 3. Sure, I'd rather do that. Huge turn. Yep. We get to literally keep our entire board, and opponent lost everything. That's as close to good game as I think it gets. And the next turn we don't even worry about attacking these, and we just go face. And that has got to be disheartening for Oppo here. We're going to toss back all lands. Glistening Dawn ends the game. Actually, Voldaren Thrillseeker literally ends the game, so we're going to put that on, keep that on top. In hindsight, I maybe should have no attacks with you. Actually, you know what? If they want to kill you, sure. Still okay with that. Yep. We're just trying to close this out as fast as possible. And then Voldaren Thrillseeker, we get to throw one of these Timberland Ancients at face, and he's actually going to be down to roughly 8 right now. Exactly 8 right now. Okay. Wow, there's a tricky turn there with the C double and the Afara's Dispersal. That actually worked out very well for us. Yeah, again, see the first game where we were trying to do 5-color splish splash nonsense. Like it just doesn't work. It doesn't work too often. Nice, let's do it before they give up. Oh, does he have removal? I think I still have the swing out win. Wow, he actually... Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Gotta respect it. I was trying to D around and hurry up. Okay. Yeah, it's still game. Still game. He blocks 6/5 and 3/3 game. So 1 Voldaren Thrillseeker game. Yep, that's game. He'll be able to block and go down to 1 if he blocks the 6/5 and the 4/4, and then I throw the Thrillseeker at his face. I did not expect the Merciless Repurposing there, though. Oh, he blocked incorrectly. Alright, GG. Unless he's got another Afara's Dispersal in hand, which is totally possible. You can get rid of my token. Yeah, this is what he has to do. But then even then, 1 damage still goes through. Actually, no, this is game no matter what, because the trample on the Timberland Agent gets through. We'll give him one of the Dancing Shock Zendikar guys, and then a kiss, and then a little kiss. Good game. Yeah, I think the moral of the story is in this set, the 5 color payoffs are possible if you get the Blighted Burgeonings, if you get the Flywheel Racers, if you get a couple of dual lands, if maybe you're playing Skittering Surveyor. But in order to make those payoffs actually meaningful, like, you have to be able to flip Invasion of Alara. You have to be able to do something like cheat out Omnath with the what's it called, the Invasion of Ikoria that I have. Like, stuff like that, I think, are tricky ways to get the 5 color cards to work more effectively. But if you have like 3 dual lands in a Fertilid's favor, like we have, that's not enough to make it happen. Okay, 1-1 with this blue-green splash red deck. All right, opponent goes first. We don't have a red, so that technically means we don't have a turn 3 play, but we do have a turn 2 play to get to maybe draw into one of our red sources. So we're gonna hang on to this guy. Look at that, Seed of Hope turn 1. That's pretty great. Mill 2. We'll take back the island. We lose the Dispersal, which is pretty bad because that's our only copy of it, and that's probably one of the best cards in our deck. Even a common, interesting, very interesting. Getting out the blocker would be fine here. I don't mind drawing a card, discarding a card either. We're going to toss this forest. We just don't need another one. Alright, cool. I'm cool with that. Then it sets us up for a turn 3 Meeting of Minds as well. Okay, it looks like opponent's trying to set up for some shenanigans as well. Who doesn't love a good shenanigan now again? Alright, so we're going to be able to go Meeting of the Minds end of this turn. Push into Inga next turn. You can just pass here, yeah. Okay. Setting us up pretty well. Converter Beast this turn's actually really, really good. We could also go Invasion of Pyrulia into Portent Tracker and start tapping it down with Portent Tracker. I think I'm more interested in that because he's left up so much mana that I kind of would rather him use a counterspell and Assimilate Essence on something I care less about than the Converter Beast. Ooh, put that red on top. Got back-to-back Ancients coming up and we can cast them. That's pretty good. We'll get the Portent Tracker out here. And we get to swing at the Invasion of Pyrulia too. So we're in pretty good shape. I actually should have played the Portent Tracker there, second main. Not that that's a huge deal, but that's a small thing that you should pay attention to if you're trying to, you know, eke out tight wins in challenging environments like, you know, halfway up the Plat ladder. You want to be really smart with how you're sequencing your turns. He might offer his Portent Tracker. Well, he doesn't. Okay, so opponent's in really bad shape right now. I get to play the Voldaren Thrillseeker. Probably not worth it. I actually have access to 6 mana. Okay, he didn't counter last turn because we had nothing to counter. I thought his Converter Beast, flip it on his turn. And if I'd rather him counter the Converter Beast than the Timberland Ancient. And he lets it through. So, okay, my thought is that he's maybe got the 6 mana card, the Artistic Refusal. We're not going to use the Portent Tracker, his ability for the Invasion of Pyrelia, because we want to be able to flip this token on his turn. I feel like he's got to have something here. He's got access to a ton of mana. We added a defense counter to it. Interesting, cool. That is interesting because it just doesn't do anything. I mean, he's got to have removal. It's the only thing that makes sense is if he's holding on to a bunch of removal. He could also just have nothing. And maybe I'm just giving him, like, way too much credit right now. I just don't want to be the first to act here. And I'm not even in a rush. He's just in such rough shape right now. I think I can just keep pushing. Alright, let's try and get out this Ancient. I mean, he has the mana for Artistic Refusal, so I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, he doesn't have it. He's probably got a Deadly Derision. He's got to have something in hand. Pylon. Yeah, okay. My whole thought was that, you know, he needs to use whatever he's got as soon as possible, or he's going to lose. I go face for 7 next turn. I put him down to 8. Thrill Seeker 7. Put him at 1. Double activate. That actually is game. Okay. It depends on if that actually all goes through. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh. Krogsent Kunaros. Battlefield attacks, exile 5 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. Alright, so I'll go 5 at his face, and then he's tapped out, so we get to Fertilid's Favor and win that. That'll be pretty epic. And then we'll flip the Invasion of Pyrelia. Sure, yeah, that's probably GG. So only give him one option to block. I still like getting out the Timberland Ancient. Because getting out the Timberland Ancient actually does represent lethal for next turn. I'm not going to block him, right? So let's just do this now. And forces him to use the Portent Tracker to put more defense counters on it. Or just allow it to flip next turn. The lifelink there kind of stinks. Okay, use it. Ooh, is he getting something else? Okay. Oh, it's still a 5/7 defender. It was already a 0/0. That's pretty gross. It's just now a defender. Still no blocks. Oh, snap. So we can... Wow, we can put the Fertilid's Favor, then Cosmic Hunger. That's pretty epic. I mean, it's not... Honestly, it's not good. Fertilid's Favor on Incubator Token. Yeah, I mean, we're just so far ahead. I just feel like we're dicking around. All right, fine. Let's try it. Me. You. Okay. We'll go for a green. We have a 7/9 defender. Pretty dope. Get to go get our invasion of Pyrulia, and this should be game. And now whenever we want, the Thrill Seeker throws 9 damage at his face. That's pretty insane. I'm cool with a ton of draws here. Oh wow, he did not hold of the earn mana. Oh, he did? He did? Okay. Okay. So we have access for that to be a 5 and go get Halo Charge Scob. Yeah, wow, that's really good. Or is it just better to get more bodies on the battlefield? You know, let's do it. Let's go get C double. I like copying the Voldaren Thrill Seeker a lot. Alright, so opponent's gonna have a lot of gas in his deck. Skithrix. Jeez Louise. I got milled for my Halo Charge Scum. Good, because I couldn't deal with that. Alright, so we get to copy. Ooh, I like that. I like copying the scat. Okay, yeah, watch this. Alright, so let's put this on. We're going to copy that spell. Oh! Yeah, that's fine. No, wait, was that fine? I thought I got both. 6? My own fault. That's okay. Back up. What do I really want to back up right now? I could throw you? Sure. The 3/5 is pretty formidable. Oh, I didn't do that right. That's okay. A little disappointed. Yeah, I totally messed that up. I thought I was going to have access to both of them again. So I'd be able to copy the spell, be able to get the other guy back. Good game. Yeah, that was, I messed that up. What would I have done instead, though? I probably would have copied the... Probably would have waited until he did have 8 in his graveyard if he even got to that. Yeah, he kind of a little screwed there, so that kind of stinks for him. But it's working out. Mana seems fine. Deck seems fine. Good, not great. The lack of interaction is a little bit scary. So, in order to win, we have to get out to really fast starts. Because we go first, I think I'm going to keep it. We have the Moloch on 3. Now we have all of our mana. With 4 in hand, I don't really feel like I need to do the Ancient right now. Blue. Alright, so he's not going to have blue or black, but maybe I can eat Shayna for free. He's going to be incentivized to play pre-combat. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I might just have to trade this, as gross as it feels. That's like the best I'm going to get out of this Moloch. Or maybe I don't trade. I'm very tempted to trade and make him use something on it. kind of like pushing with a 6-4 here. He might just toss the skittering straight in front of it. No? Okay, take 6. Cool. Could have the Realm Breaker's Grasp. Yeah, more often it's going to be best to use the Thrill Seeker to end the game if possible. Ooh, woof. That's scary. But I also don't hate C-doubling our own Pelucranos. Alright, let's see if he wants to take the trade. Jegantha here is pretty good for us. It stops a lot. A 5/5 is pretty big body, pretty big game in this format. If he goes through the work of flipping it, then we can just C-double it, which would be good. Oh. No, we C-double the Voldaren Thrill Seeker, throw her. We need an island. We don't have an island. Okay, so we have to surveil for an island. We C-double the Thrill Seeker, put the 2 counters on the island, on the Moloch. Oh, wow. I think that's game. Okay, so then we C-double here. Target creature. Target creature. We back up here. Wow, that was nuts. Well, Voldaren Thrill Seeker does in fact win the game. Yeah, that was just such big attacks, right? Like, what are they going to do if we're just hit for 4, hit for 6, hit for 6? Like, holy crap, I just lost that game. Wow, that was sick. All right, well, that's how we find lethal lines, folks. That's why C-double is so powerful. It's just an extra copy of, like, the best thing in your deck. I kind of like the Ancients. We haven't used them very much as straight-up forest cycling, but I feel like they're just a fine top-end body. It's not, like, great or anything, but I'm not upset about it. All right, let's hop back in here. Oh, okay, well, at least on turn 2 we get to forest cycle here. I was just saying how we don't use the Timberland Agent for forest cycling often, and this is one of those times where we are definitely going to use it for forest cycling. Never mind. We do not have to. In fact, we actually get to turn 4 right away with all of our colors. So we get to play Inga. Wow, that's awesome. It's really, really good. Do want another green, but we don't need it right away, and we don't need 2. That puts us at 6. I think next turn we are not interested in playing the Scob. Actually don't think we're interested in either of these forests because we have the Portent Tracker. And I think that's the right call. It's unfortunate. That's okay. Okay. Instant, sorcerer, or battle. We literally don't have a target right now. So let's do some quick math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 10 in 2 draws, or in 2 mills. 10 and 2 mils that it can hit. Or I can just play the Moloch, hoping that he plays a blue or black spell next turn. And I think that's okay too. That's a blue spell. Wow, okay. All the value. I will take it. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. We don't need to keep the Thespian. We do want to keep Baral and Kari Zerev. And draw the land. So we're gonna go 1-2 here. If you just, we're just gonna go to the 1. Let's see what he does like this. Yeah, that's best case scenario. Pretty happy with that. Not best case scenario. I would like to flip the Invasion of Pyrulia, so maybe I should have sent all of them to guarantee it. But now that's at 1, I just get a tap with the Portent Tracker for next turn. I'm pretty happy with that. And now at least the Skav has a target where I could just play the Ancient, which I think makes a lot of sense too. Just keep pushing while we have this tempo advantage. Try and be like as aggressive as possible. He milled one of his own Deadly Derisions off of the Invasion of Amonkhet, though. Got some good cards for us off that. Okay. Do I want to trade for 4 damage? I think I do. I think I need to choose the more aggressive line here. I actually don't hate the kind of hate this, and continuing to kind of go after a little bit of value here and forcing him to pay for the activation. But he is able to leave up Assimilate Essence for the do it for 3, or I can Converter Beast and flip. I think I'm more interested in Converter Beast flip. Oh, but this does end the game if I can flip that. So does a Converter Beast flip, though. Okay. So he's going to be able to trade with either, but I'm kind of fine with that. He's going to kill, I would assume he kills the Moloch here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Pretty good. He gets a block Inga, but then Invasion does flip. Oh, he just chumps. Yeah, sure. That's fine. It's nice because he doesn't get our Baral and Kari Zerev. And Kari Zev. I'd rather he not get any of my things back from the Invasion of Amonkhet. I don't really care about his creatures, but we're pretty far ahead at this point. So we just gotta be really, gotta end the game, close the door, or just be smart. Okay, it's pretty good for us. He's likely not going to be able to pay this reward cost. and use removal. That's my thought here. Because he can't dispersal it because the ward. He can Final Flourish it. That's the only thing he can do. Alrighty. That's another good one in the books. Win number 4. It's feeling good. I mean, it's obviously... See, this kind of has happened multiple times where I've gone and drafted a deck and I'm like, you know what? I can make 5 colors work. It's hard. It's hard because a lot of things also have to come together. I'm pretty sure in the draft we didn't see a single Blighted Burgeoning. But what have we done here? We put together a pretty streamlined blue-green tempo deck that is taking advantage of 2 good rares in red. And, oh, all of a sudden we have like a pretty good deck. Yeah. Also, humble brag, I'm rocking a 70% win rate in the format across 10 events right now. So hopefully people are learning a little bit from drafting like this and seeing these decks played, and they're helpful in one way or another. So we are going to wait till turn 3 to play the Cliffs because we have the 1 into 2 plays here in front of us. Nice. We will take... We already have our second blue. We never need a second red. So we'll take the extra blue. It's pretty good. Those are good top hits for us to kind of... Alright, whatever. We don't really care about a Sunblessed Guardian. It's not that scary. I do like... I think a turn 4 Converter Beast, though, is pretty sick. Or turn 3 into a turn 4 attacking Invasion of Pyrulia with our 5/5. I think that's pretty darn good. Yeah, it's next turn, Converter Beast. The following turn on 4, when we actually have access to 5, Invasion of Pyrulia, flip, attack, no blocks. Okay, so we need to keep playing untapped lands. So take a couple turns of punishment here. But it's all in service of a greater good. Okay, so now we actually can play the tapped land. He's kind of shields down right now, so we're going to give it a try. We get to get a double face card or a land. So we'll put the land on the top, Cosmic Hunger, then Timberland Ancient. I think I'm really happy with all of those draws. Now we maybe get to flip this Invasion of Pyrulia right away, which is pretty gross. I think it's a 4/4. Wow, that's how we regain the tempo, folks. Now both of them have ward. This is gross. Now we get to cast our C double and put it back on top with the Scob. I'm into it. And he does have enough to pay. But that's kind of okay. I can also see double Seal from Existence, his Seal from Existence. I'm kind of okay with this. But his Seal from Existence has Ward 2 as well. I think I want to hold up Cosmic Hunger in case he tries to flip the Sunblessed Guardian. This is also an instant. Alright, so we're holding up C double and Cosmic Hunger. So we're essentially looking to cast Cosmic Hunger 2x, get rid of both of his guys. I would love for him to flip Sunblessed Guardian right now. That's awesome. Okay. Hold full control. Cosmic Hunger. Creature we control is here. Submit 1. Here. Submit. 1, 2. Then we're going to tap, untap, tap, submit, untap that land, copy target spell, auto pay. And then we get to go back, get back C double with our scob. And Oppo just essentially wasted his full turn. It's pretty good for us. Okay, we're coming back. Pushing the tempo a bit, which is good. Honestly, instead of C double, you know what? We're still going to do C double. Because the opponent doesn't really have a good way to stop this onslaught of attackers. 5-5, 6-6, big bodies coming at him fast. It's pretty good. That it will require chump blockage. Double, 10, 8. Sure, yeah. Go down to 1. Go down to 1. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Okay. I can put the Cosmic Hunger back on top. I think I have to do Halo Charge Scob and block with everything. And then get the Hunger back to hopefully block whatever he puts out. Dispersal is actually really solid here. So gross. I hate it so much. If he has any pump spells, we lose. Ugh. Pretty gross to storm the Seed Core on just him, though. In hindsight, we should have gotten rid of that, right? The double striker was going to be way scarier any day. I think I was just moving a little too fast there. Because a 1-3 double striker is way scarier than just a 3-3 with reach. Like, we definitely should have had some forethought there around, okay, he's white-green, mostly. So he's probably trying to put counters on things. Where are counters scarier? They're scarier on our double striker. I think that's pretty obvious. Oh my lord. He gets 2. He gets 2, but it's not totally over. Man, jeez. Wait, what? Protection? What did he choose protection from? Oh, because he tried to choose, there were 3 different colors. Yeah, he couldn't have done it no matter what. Well, that worked out very well in our favor. Okay, let's look at our library real quick. Non-human creature. So we have 7, so we can do it for 5. We can go get Jegantha. Essentially, it's just Jegantha. I'm cool with that. To the bottom. And it's going to shuffle. Alright, we got to win. Got to win right now. Whenever you attack. I think I have to do this now. Yeah, I have should do this now. Okay, then we go for 5. Oh yeah, then that's lethal. He plays it again. We swing back. It's lethal. Jeez, okay. Wow, what a freaking game. Library for Jegantha. Wait. 6, 9. Oh, we don't have 1 mana open. That was a mess up. Now we have to go here. But it flips, and then next turn we get to push through with everything. Yeah, Elemental Elk Zombie. Non-human, that sign that weren't blocked. So he can play, again, Galta again, but that's a little too late. I don't think the protection spell actually could have kept it from dying. Oh, if he did protection from blue, because he would have had first strike damage. Oh, hello. Okay. Lifelink. So assuming he can only attack with that. Alright, I think I have to attack both here. And then he just plays Galta. He attacks with this and the other thing. I leave this up. He has to attack. So then 3 things will die with Inga. Yeah, we just go here. Oh boy, this is coming down to the wire. If he plays Galta again, okay. He does not attack. I get through 6. Block, block. I get through 5. Let's do some quick looking at what we have. Fertilid's Favor could do it, but we can't even play that. Oh, the monkey. Regavan does it! Regavan and Zephyr and Shapecraft do it. Wow, holy crap. What a game. Oh my goodness. He's got to block the 4/4. This is game. Okay, cool. Wow. What a game. Wow. So had he done the Angelic Protection on blue, he would have gotten first strike damage into the Timberland Ancient, taken 5 from the Incubator token, been protected from the damage from the blue guy. Yep. He definitely had that one. It was a slight mess up. I think I didn't even notice it till after he had oopsed either. But that was what he had to do. Alright, 5-1's pretty good off of this deck. I thought it was going to be a bit worse than this as we were going through, especially because we're kind of cruising through Plat right now. But, you know, take it easy, 1 draft at a time. Trying to make as few mistakes as possible. So we're officially 10 events in with 3 trophies. And we've got 68.8% win rate. That's okay. That's okay. It's funny, like some of the best players like Corticals, who's one of our coaches at Esporter, he's our limited coach, his average win rate across formats is like 65%. And mine, as I look at them, like I'm 65.5 across all formats in Mom, or excuse me, no, 68.8 in Premier Draft and Mom. If we look set agnostic, I'm 58.3. It's like fine, but not anything too crazy. Ooh, we're gonna keep this. We don't need to take a mulligan here. Yeah, I think we are just able to get the most out of these cards. I think there's nothing really spectacular happening, but it's not bad. Ooh, black-red. Very interesting. It's a deck that I've been interested in drafting, and I just haven't seen it open all that much. Oracle of Tragedy. Do I care about you? I care about having a play on turn 3. And I'm okay with the draw, discard, sure, with all these forests in hand. Yeah. Okay, it does something. The butt kind of slows him down a little bit. Okay, I'm here for it. He's probably got Volcanic Spite in hand or something. And if he does, we're cool with that. Toss one of these forests. Shapecraft. I would use a Shapecraft to flip Pyrolio too. Especially if he taps out here so that he can't play Spite. Yeah, I'm into that. Am I into that? Change of plans. Scry 3, baby. Alright, we don't really need any of these lands. So, we go Scry. This does allow us to port and tracker into Zilphiran Shapecraft. Into Seed of Hope. All of them. I wouldn't mind casting this for 8. Or port and tracker. Yeah, sure. That's a cool daily duration target to me. I'm fine with that. First, let's go Seed of Hope, see what we get. We will take Jegantha out of that. Yes. I think I am okay going here because I think he's probably fine using the Dread. Yeah, right. Fine with just using the straw card here. He's gonna sag it. Oh. Interesting that he wouldn't just sack an artifact or creature. He could have just sacked itself to its own ability. But maybe he didn't realize that. Tap land into Jegantha next turn. It's pretty good. Or we actually have access to 7, so we can do Invasion of Ikoria for 5. Get the Halo Charge Scob back for C double. Yeah. I don't mind Halo Charge Scob for C double. I also don't mind a Timberland Ancient right now, just because it's so beefy. It's so difficult to deal with. The thought that's going through my head is, okay, can Invasion of Ikoria tapping out entirely to go get a 4/4. Or I can just still kind of be patient with it and double up on my Ancients. Set it up so that I can attack into it next turn. I'd rather not even have the possibility of that dying. Sure. Oh, pretty good. Okay. Now we can go Converter Beast. I like Converter Beast into blocker because it leaves up something to sacrifice for the Prankster. And it looks like he could be running out of gas soon. He's used quite a bit of his removal. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to flip here. Okay. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem for me. Oh man, I'm fucked. Let's flip you. Flip you, man. Ooh, that's very good for us. I do like attacking Chandra here. He's gotta... Yeah, he's gonna have to minus Chandra for a lot. I like Glistening Dawn, flipping one of them. Yeah, that's pretty huge. 2 7/7s. It's pretty huge. He's likely gonna +1 here. Or not, he just plays Squee and +1, I would assume. Could +2. I think it's a little bit silly if he doesn't plus. He could -5 facing my guy, and then he essentially just loses Chandra. I think that loses the game though. I think forcing me to continue to attack Chandra for a couple of turns is like annoying enough that he could draw into something valuable, but I don't think there's really the... Oh. What was the other target? Interesting. Interesting. Put a one counter permanent spin to the graveyard from Battlefield's turn. Which it was. Alright, so now we're going to go here. We want to kill Chandra pretty darn bad. I just want to... Or I can just get him dead. I think I'd rather do this. I'm very far ahead right now. I think it's more like lead preservation time. It's got a million turns of Squee coming up. Ooh. So you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among those exiled. So he's going to do repurposing here. At least he taps out. And I still get to kill it. He can't do Squee and the Deadly Derision. So this is kind of game. He has to kill something or I just go face and win. Oh, I didn't realize whenever you cast an instant or sorcery. Wow, holy crap. What do I have that removes his effing Squee? I can Invasion of Ikoria for 3 for the Verdarin Thrill Seeker. Yeah, on herself. Kill Chandra, push face. Yep. Okay. On herself. Library. Thrill Seeker. Forget Chandra. I can't deal with that. It's going to be too problematic. Yeah, I'm okay with trading that there. I just need to... Chandra's too good. What? How did he get another one? He had 2 of those? Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Literally immortal. What? Oh, I didn't leave up 2 green for the Sandstalker Moloch. Alright, don't punt this game here. That's upsetting. Cast a black spell too, that's annoying. Huh. I think I really need to get the value of the draw from the Moloch here. Interesting, that's pretty good. Ooh, I think that does a lot for me right now. Yeah. Bitch. Ooh, how are you going to deal with that? Oh, okay, what do we get back with the Halo Charge Scob? He's at 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we get back C double. Yeah, okay, that puts us in a pretty good position. Ooh, Glistening Dawn. That's gotta do it. That's gotta end it. Oh bosh. Oh bosh, scary. 10-10s. All even. Double squee is double. Okay, here we go. We're going to pop back Obosh because I bet he's going to try and do all the math for Obosh here. I'm kind of okay with the trade, though. And I get to keep the slab horn. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that actually wins us the game outright. That's fine. Kill Obosh. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, that's game. All right, let's go. GG's. Oh, it actually would have been exact lethal even if we hadn't had the Pharaoh's Dispersal. All right, well, the deck's 6-1, so we're having a pretty good evening. Yeah, I think we're definitely put in a position where we can win a lot of these games, and we just have really, really powerful interactions. So I think one of the things that we need to recognize is that all of our cards just do powerful things. And I know that sounds like no-brainer, that's what you should include in your deck. But the being able to get back either C double or Glistening Dawn with the Halo Charge Scob, even things like a Dispersal, Meeting of Minds, they're all just super duper valuable. Shapecraft has been performing well. It's been particularly hard to flip these battles, and they've almost been somewhat unimportant because they've been so hard to flip. Traxxas Fall is interesting because I think about all the times it could have been valuable. Artifact, battle, enchantment, or creature with flying. It really does try and target every single thing. Yeah, all right, let's go get it. Let's go get the last one. Quick 7-1 on the night. I'm down. I'm down. Win rate officially up to 69%. Nice. Okay. We have a pretty bad hand, but I'm going to keep it. And that's because if he gets out way ahead of us and we have the dispersal in hand, we get the surveil 2 to find our land drops. Never punished. Never, ever, ever, ever punished. Remember that. Remember that. You just believe in the heart of the cards, you will never be punished. Unless you're me right now. We're going to go through fast. Like, oops. Still going to do it. Because I want to hit my land drop. I did not hit my land drop. That's okay. We will hit our land drop next turn. We will get a 4 drop out. Oh gosh. Opponent's doing what we wanted to do. Chomping Kavu is bad, so. There you go. We did it. I'm going to do Inga here. Just to make sure that we hit our land next turn. And can get out the blocker in Jegantha. Well, we are definitely going to hit our lands next turn. I don't want this forest. I barely want this extra island. We'll take the 1. And then we'll try and go find some more gas. It does set us up for a good block with Fertilid's favor as well. And it also allows us to leave up, like, a block, Fertilid's favor. He casts something on the Chomping Kavu. We can, as far as dispersal it, and we get to keep the counters. Ooh, interesting. I think same plan. See if we can get him with Inga and Fertilid's favor. And if he tries to do anything to pump up the Kavu, hover over it like we're reading the card a bunch. Can't be blocked with power 2 or less. By creatures with power 2 or less. Sure. Okay, what's happening? I'm scared. Two lands at the bottom. This means roughly 4, 6. So in the top 26, we have 11. Okay. How did he get 3 green? What the hell just happened? Oh, Kami. I will search. Inga. Now, if there's so the only thing he could have for us is like a final flourish kind of thing. Oh, oh, okay, okay. I am happy. Very, very good. Baral and Zerav. And we can, if he attacks anything, we bounce it back. We have access to 6 mana right now. I kind of like being as efficient as possible. I feel like he's got like a Deadly Derision in hand or something. I want to leave up. I want to leave a blue. Doesn't really matter. Unseal. Oof, Goreclaw. Glissa! Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna vomit. She's not unbeatable, but she's definitely a problem. So he plays Glissa this turn. We Voldarin. We get to make our incubator token. Then we swing. Oh, we might actually just win this. Okay. Okay, that's actually really good for us. He has, if he wants it, he has 3 mana total. But that requires tapping 2 of his blockers here. Okay. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, so we flip, Dispersal, attack, Thrill Seeker. We need a land. If we get a land off the top, that's game. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I think this actually might be game. So we Dispersal the Vorinclex. We swing, okay. So 5, 6. Yeah, and then I go here on Inga. Then he has to block 7, and I guess oh, I fucked it up. I had to do it. Oh, couldn't attack with the portent tracker. Oh, I fucked it up. Come on, you stupid. You fucking stupid. It's okay. Oh, I'm pissed. You're so stupid. It's okay. Don't say that. It's not nice. Be nice to yourself. But why did I attack with the portent tracker? I couldn't attack because I needed him to untap the land to throw Inga at his face. Brutal. Oh, okay. Well, he gave up. Well, you can't see. The thing is, if you figure it out, you got to make sure that you go through with the plan that actually gets to lethal. Don't put yourself in a position where they get an extra draw, because then you have a chance to lose. All right, well, that was a nice casual 7-1. Fun to play, fun to watch. Thank you guys for coming out. Again, check us out at esporter.win. I'm getting so good at Magic because I'm learning so much from Court of Calls, our professional coach. It's a ton of fun. I think you'll have fun too. Come compete in our tournaments for cash prizes, our weekly scrims and in-pod drafts. It's a great time. So come check it out, esporter.win. Come join our Discord. See you soon.